Government of Collegiate and Technical Education. The unit name is Shear Force and Bending Moment. I am going to give a presentation on section 8. The subject name is Strength of Material. This is for 3rd sem mechanical engineering students. Next slide we are going to have a contents. In this session is problems on simply supported beam with point load and uniformly distributed load. In previous session we have come across concept of simply supported beam with point load, and secondly the concept of simply supported beam with UDL load, and thirdly we solved one simple problems on simply supported beam with point loads. Today class we are going to solve another two problems on simply supported beam with point load also and UDL also. Next slide we will take one problem. Right. First of all, we supposed to understand what the problem they have given. They have given simply supported beam. As the name indicates, it is a simply supported beam of 8 meter span. Span is also called as length. Carries a point loads of 10 kilonewton and 20 kilonewton at a distance of 2 meter and 5 meter respectively from the left supports. Left support only we have to take two magnitudes. In addition to this, it also carries an UDL of 10 kilonewton per meter for a distance of 3 meters starting from the right support. We have to take point load as from left support and UDL from right support. Draw SFD and BMD. This is the problem they have given to us. Firstly, we have to convert this into diagratic form. I will summarize here. First, they have given simply supported beam. This is simply supported beam. This one is the beam. This is also simply supported. Total length they have given 8 meter. Right. One point load they have given at a magnitude of 10 kilonewton for a distance of 2 meter from left support. Another point load they have given 20 kilonewton at a distance of 5 meter from left support, and left with this distance is 3 meter. From right support up to till we are having UDL load. Up to here we are having UDL load of magnitude 10 kilonewton per meter. It would be 10 kilonewton per meter. Okay, like this problem we have shown here. Right, I think you well understood about this. Okay, I am going to give name. This left support I am going to give A, and this right support I am going to give name as B. This point load is C, and this point load is D. These are points all called as very critical points. Okay, firstly, before going to solve the problem, we have to know what are the loads applied from upside also and downside also. Right. First of all, we are going to do upside is equal to downside without considering the distance. For that reason, upward forces are RA and RB. Next, downward forces are 10 kilonewton this one, another downward force 20 kilonewton this one, and another load we have to convert this into point load. How we are supposed to convert this is 3 meter. Point load is the point load conversion formula is point load is equal to UDL magnitude into UDL distance. UDL magnitude is 10 kilonewton into UDL distance is 3 meter. Total is 30 meter. 10 into 3 is equal to 30. Total is 10 plus 20 plus 30 is equal to total 60 kilonewton applied from the upside direction. And downwards, from downward to upside, there would be RA plus RB. From upside to downside, there would be 10 plus 20 plus 10 into 3 is equal to total 60 kilonewton. Up to here we would have understood very well. After calculating these things, firstly we have to calculate the RB value first. For that reason we have to take the moment at this point, then only RA is equal to 0. Any unknown thing, only one unknown thing can be easily found out with that. For that reason we are taking moment at A point. Okay. Firstly, of all the calculations start with right corner only. This into this distance. How much? After that, this is point load, how much? This is 30 kilonewton. 10 into 3 is equal to 30 kilonewton. From here to this distance. After that, 20 into this distance, 10 into this distance. We have to calculate like this. For that reason, RB into 6. This is upward force. RB into this distance 6 is equal to. Upward force is only one force. For that reason, I am taking this is upward. These are downward forces. First one is 10 into 2. This distance 10 into 2 they have given. 20 into 5, this is 20 into 5. Okay, nextly 10 into 3, this is 30. We can directly written as up to here distance how much. This is 1.5, this is 5, total is 6.5. After calculating this we will got RB into 8 is equal to 315, and RB value we got with is 39.375 kilonewton. Put this value in this equation, you will get Ra value is equal to 20.625 kilonewton. We found with reaction at A support, reaction at B support. After completing this calculation, we are going to start with shear force calculation. Okay. In shear force calculation, I am always going to the right to the section. From right to the section, upward forces taken as negative in shear force calculation and downward forces taken as positive in shear force calculation. Okay, I am going to take a section over here only. Right, there would be only one upward force. Upward force in sign conversion concept, upward forces are taken as negative in shear force calculation. For that reason, I am going to take negative. This would be one upward force, 39.375 kilonewton. Okay. Next, I am going to take section at this point. Section at this point. Section over this point. Firstly, one is upward force, and another one is downward force. We can written as simply I will tell you how much at shear force at up to C point. I am going to take section over here only. Right. I am not taking this part. I am not considering up to here only. We are considering this one is 10 into 3 because UDA point load is conversion is 30 kilonewton, and this distance from here to this distance is equal to 1.5. Not we are considering here distances, only we are considering forces. 10 into 3, 39 is a upward force negative, plus 10 into 3 is equal to 30 kilonewton. Total is, this is positive 30, this is negative 39.375. This we will get negative 9.375 kilonewton. Okay, after that up to C point we are considering. I am going to take section at C point, just about to C point. Okay. Shear force at C point is equal to, this is already 9.37, negative 9.37 plus this would be 20 kilonewton. Positive 20 is equal to positive 10.625 kilonewton. Up to here we have up to C point we have calculated. Okay, after that up to this point is same load. For that reason, up to this point is 10.625 plus 10 up to this point. I am going to take section over here. Up to here we are having 20 kilonewton, and this consideration of 10 is equal to total 20.625 kilonewton. After that, shear force at section up to here would be the same value only, 20.625. One trial and method you have to calculate. If you are going to start with this calculation, at this point you will get the same answer as reaction at point A. For that reason 20.625, and this would be the correct answer as per shear force calculation concept. Next part is I am going to draw the shear force diagram. Okay, first how much? This is negative. This line we call it as baseline. Below this baseline we are going to have negative shear force, and above this one is positive shear force. Okay, up to here we have discussed in previous class only. Okay, firstly negative at B point. We are having, this is 0 point. This baseline is 0 point. From here to here is negative 39.7. I am going to mark here. This is 0 line. This is found line. For that reason I am going to draw one line. Okay, don't draw horizontal line because we are having UDL load here. We are having UDL load here. Up to C point we are having negative 9.37. For that reason 9.375 is less than that one. For that reason we have to mark it here, and we are going to draw with inclined line here. We have to join with inclined line because in UDL load we are going to start with straight line. Okay, after that at C point we are having 10.625. Positive means above the baseline. This is positive point. This is the left line. This is found line. Both join with straight line. Okay, so that there is no load between these 2 points, we will draw with horizontal line up to here. At D point we got with 20.625, more than 10. For that reason I am going to draw one line. This is left line. This is middle. Dono we should have to draw with the vertical line. After there is no load between these 2 points, we will have a same line, and we will join with this one. This is positive shear force. This is negative shear force. This completes the calculation of both SFD and SFC and SFD. SFC means shear force calculation and SFD means shear force diagram. Next, move to the bending moment calculation. Okay, bending moment, I already been told at the support always bending moment is 0. Bending moment at A is equal to always 0, at bending moment B is equal to always 0. These two are support. Our condition is that bending moment at support is always 0. For that reason, at B is equal to 0, at A is equal to 0. By calculation also we will get with 0 kilonewton meter only, and directly we will return as 0 kilonewton. Okay, only required to calculate between supports. These two are between supports. Here is first at C point. At this point we are going to calculate. Okay, firstly in bending moment calculation, from right to the section, upward forces taken as positive and downward forces taken as negative in bending moment calculation. This would be upward force. Up to here only we have to calculate. From here to this distance, how much it is on 39.37 positive, 39.375 into this distance is 3 meter. First we have computed negative. This would be downward force. For that reason we are taking negative. This is 10 into 3 because we are converting this into point load. 10 into 3 and half of here to here, half is 3 divided by 2 is equal to 1.5. After calculating this one, we will get with 73.125 kilonewton meter. Okay, this completes the calculation at point C. After that we are going to calculate at D point here. At D point here, firstly this is positive. This is positive into this distance. How much? 3 into 3 is equal to 6. 39.3, because from here to here distance also 3 meter. From here to here distance also 3 meter. And left with 2 is equal to 8. Total is 8 meter. Okay, 39.375 into 6. Why would have taken 39 as a positive? Because in bending moment calculation, from right to the section, upward force is taken as positive, downward force is taken as negative. Minus, this would be 20 into this distance. How much it is having? 20 into 3. After that negative, this is also negative. 10 into 3, because it is having 3 meter. We have converted into point load. From here to this distance, 1.5 plus 3. 1.5 plus 3 is equal to, after calculating this one, 41.25 kilonewton meter. And as per the this would be this is not shear force. This is bending moment only. This is also not. This is bending moment only. Okay, after calculating this part, after calculation also at A point is equal to, we will get with gel, but condition also bending moment at B is equal to 0, bending moment at A is equal to 0. This complete the calculation of bending moment calculation. Okay, after that we are going to draw with the bending moment diagram. This is the bending moment diagram. This one is the bending moment diagram. For that reason we are going to draw with the horizontal as a baseline. At C point we got V 73.125 kilonewton. For that reason I am going to mark over here only. After that at D point we got less than 73. For that reason here is 41.25. Okay, this is the parabolic curve. Why would draw this parabolic line? Because in this loading beam condition there would be UDL load. For that reason we draw with parabolic line. Okay, up to this point there is no load, there is no UDL load. For that reason I am going to draw with straight line here. After there is no load between these two points D and A. For that reason I am going to draw with straight line. This complete, this is the positive bending sign. This completed the problem of problem number 2. And next slide we are going to move with problem number 3. Problem number 3. Okay, this is also a simply supported beam of 8 meter, carries an UDL of 5 kilonewton for a length of 3 meter from the left support, and point load of 6 kilonewton, 5 kilonewton and 4 kilonewton at a distance of 4 meter, 5 meter and 6 meter from left support. Draw SFD and BMD. Accordingly, I will draw here. First they have given one simply supported beam. A length they have given 8 meter. Okay. And UDL they have given for a meter, for a length of 3 meter from left support. UDL they have given up to 3 meter. From here to here distance having 3 meter. Okay. And 6 kilonewton, 5 kilonewton and 4 kilonewton they have given at a distance of 4 meter, 5 meter and 6 meter from left support. This 6 meter we have to take from left support 4 meter, 5 kilonewton we have to take from left support 5 meter, and 4 meter we have to take at 6 meter from left support. Okay, up to here, from here to here 6 kilonewton. 6 kilonewton distance of 4 meter. 4 meter means this would be the 4 meter. Left with is 1. After that, from here to this distance is 5 meter, because 5 meter they have given magnitude of 5 kilonewton. After that, they have given from here only 6 meter. This is 6 meter of magnitude 4 kilonewton. For that reason, this they have given 4 kilonewton. Up to here we would have understood very well. Okay. After that, we have to draw SFD and BVD. Before going to start with any calculation like in cantilever beam, here in simply supported beam, always we have to calculate the reactions. Reaction is always at the supports. This is the support 1, this is the support B. Names are A and B. And the section point load given as C, D, E and F points. Okay. What are the loads supplied from upside? What are the loads supplied from left side? Without considering distances. Here, upward forces are RA plus RB. Twos are RA plus RB are the upward force. Downward forces are 6 kilonewton, 5 kilonewton and 4 kilonewton. And this how we supposed to convert into point load? 5 into this distance. How much it is in 5 into 3 is equal to 15. 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. 15 plus 15 is equal to total 30 kilonewton. The value of RA plus RB. Let us take this is equation number 1. Okay. Now, as usual, yeah, was we did with the previous problem, I am going to take a moment about 8 point. Right, upward force into distance. Upward force would be RB into 8 is equal to, there is no upward force, from that reason RA is the upward force only, but distance is 0. For that reason I am not taking here, is equal to, this would be, we have to consider taking moment means force into distance. For that reason I am going to calculate the product of force into distance. This into this distance up to A point. Up to A point how much? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 3. Total is 5. Load is 4. 4 into 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. Plus this would be 5 into this distance is equal to 5. 5 into 5. Next 4 into this distance 4 meter. 6 into 4. After that, this is the point load. How we to convert? 5 into 3. Point load we have converted, and half of this part is 3 by 2. 3 by 5 into 3 into 3 by 2. After calculating this one, the RB value we got is 11.937 kilonewton. After calculating the RB, put this value in equation number 1 or this equation, you will get RA value is 18.0625. This is the how we supposed to calculate reactions RA and RB. After calculating RA and RB, we are going to with new slide, that is shear force calculation. This is the shear force calculation. Okay. Now individually we have to start with every calculation we have to start with right corner. Okay. Now, as usual, we did in previous problem. In shear force calculation, from right to the section, upward force is taken as negative and downward force is taken as positive, as per the sign conversion. This is upward. I am going to take section over here only. This is only one upward force, that is negative force. For that reason, 11.937 kilonewton. Negative. Okay. Up to C point only, we are going to have same load. Up to C point 11.937 kilonewton. And I am going to take section just over here. Right. This is negative force, this one is positive force, because in shear force calculation, from right to the section, upward force taken as negative, downward force taken as positive. Negative 11.937 positive 4 is equal to negative 7.937. Just up to this point we are having same load, 7.937 up to D point. And at D point I am going to take section just to D. We have to consider these forces 5, 4 and 11. This is upward force. Upward force is negative because right to the section shear force calculation, upward force is taken as negative. But we are not going to calculate here. Up to this point we got with negative 7.937 plus positive 5 kilonewton is minus 2.937 value. Okay. At this point we got with same only. Up to this, I am going to take section over here. This is positive force, these three are negative force. For that reason, I am going to do negative 11.937, positive 4, positive 5, positive 6. Then we will get with positive 3.0637. Up to this point we got with 3.063 kilonewton at E point. Now up to this point we are having same load. Up to F point we are having same load, 3.063 kilonewton. Okay. After that, at F is equal to also same load. There is no load between this at this point. That's why what we will get up to F point, there will be a at F point also 3.063. Okay. After that, shear force up to A point, up to here how we have to up to here, this up to this point 3.063. From how much at this point? 5 into 3, because point load is converted into UDL. UDL into point load. 5 into 3 is equal to 18.063 kilonewton. And after that, at A point also we are having same load what we got with up to A point. This is only same value, 18.063 kilonewton. After calculating shear force calculation, we have to draw the shear force diagram. How we supposed to draw? Negative values. This is the baseline only, zero line. Negative value below the baseline, positive value above the baseline. This is positive value, this is negative value. Okay. After that, first one at B point we are having negative value, 11 point. For that reason I am going to draw one point here, and this is zero line. I am going to draw it horizontal, vertical line. After that, there is no load between these 2 points. We will have same load up to here. Right. After that, at C point we are having negative only. Negative means less than 11. For that reason I am going to mark here and join with this line. After there is no load between these 2 points, we will have same load up to D point. After that, at D point we are having negative 2 point. This is less than the 7. That's why I am going to mark here and join with the vertical line. There is no load between these 2 points. We will draw with the horizontal line. At E point we got is positive 3.063. Positive means above the baseline. I am going to mark here and join with the vertical line. There is no load between these 2 points. For that reason I am going to draw horizontal line. Right. After that, how much we got at A point? Don't draw here the horizontal line, because here in beam we are having UDL load. We always join it in shear force diagram, always join with inclined line. Okay. At A point we are having same, up to A point we are having same. First of all we have to mark it here. This is left line, both are we have to join with inclined line, and this is we supposed to join with full line with the base. This is positive shear force diagram, this is negative shear force diagram. This complete the shear force calculation also, shear force diagram also. Next we are going to start with the calculation of bending moment. Okay, bending moment calculation. At support is always 0. Here is A is equal to 0 always, B is equal to 0 always. Here at A point is equal to 0 always, at B point is always 0. Only we require to calculate between the points only, between these 2 points, these 4 points. Okay, first of all, you come across, what do you mean by sign conversion? From right to the section, upward force is taken as positive in bending moment calculation, downward force taken as negative in bending moment calculation. Okay, first of all, upward force, this would be, I am going to calculate as this point. This is upward positive into distance, 11.937 into 2. This distance is 2, 23.874 kilonewton meter. After completing at C point, next point is we are going to calculate at D point. Right, this is positive into this distance, up to this distance. This is negative into this distance. How much? 11.937 into 3 minus 4 into 1. The calculation we will get is 31.811 kilonewton meter. After calculating this D part, we are going to calculate at E point, this point. This always start with right corner. This is the distance. Positive force 11.937 into this distance is 4 meter. 4 meter. Next 4 into this distance, 2 meter. Negative because downward force. And this would be the 5 into this distance, 1 meter. 5 into 1 meter. Total is 34.748 kilonewton meter. After calculating E point, next point is we are going to calculate with F point. Always every calculation, every critical points, every section we are going to start with right corner only. From this is upward force, positive force up to this point, 21115, 11.9375. This is negative because downward force taken as negative in bending moment calculation. Negative into this distance, 3 meter. After that, this 5 into this distance 2 meter. After that, 6 into this distance 1 meter. Total would be 31.685 kilometer. There is no need to calculate bending moment at A point, because at the support always bending moment is 0 only. This complete the calculation of bending moment. Next is we are going to draw with the bending moment diagram. This is the bending moment diagram. This one is the bending moment diagram. Okay. Firstly, how much we are having value at B point. This is 0 point. This is 0 point. First, before going to start with drawing, we have to draw horizontal line or base line. This is 0 line. This is also 0 point. A at B. This is also 0 point, because bending moment calculation A and B is always 0 at the supports. After that, at C point we got is by calculation 23.875. I am going to mark it here and join with the straight line. After that, D point we got is 31.81. For that is I am mark here and going to draw with vertical lines. After straight line. After that, I got E point is equal to 34.74, and this reason I am going to draw with the one straight line. After that, at F point we got is 31.6. I am going to mark here and I am going to join these two lines. After that, this is the very important part. This is UDL. For that reason, I am going to draw with UDL as a parabolic curve. This is the parabolic curve. I am going to draw with parabolic curve. Just complete the bending moment diagram. This bending moment diagram is positive sign. For that reason, we have to draw all the values above the baseline. This complete the calculation of both bending shear force and bending moments. Also, we have draw with SFD and BMD also. Next outcome of this session is the students are able to draw shear force diagram and bending moment diagram for simply supported beam with point load and UDL also. Next slide, we are going to have multiple questions. Firstly, they have given one beam of 8 meter long. This distance is 2 meter and this UDL distance is 10 kilonewton at a distance of 6 meter. Okay, firstly, we have to find out the reaction at B. How much reaction happened at B point? And we are having 4 values. Carefully, you have to solve the problem and answer the 4 questions. Among them, one is the correct answer. Okay, this is the value. Next, question number 2, a simply supported beam of same beam. Here we have to calculate the reaction at A point. We are having 4 choices. Do carefully and before going to answer the question. Okay, third question, a simply supported beam as shown in figure. Here we have to find out the shear force at section C. Here we have to shear force, how much acting at shear force C we have to calculate. Okay, there would be 4 answers. Among them, any one would be the correct answer. Do carefully before going to answer. Okay, next problem is a simply supported beam as shown in figure. The bending moment at A point. At A point we have to calculate bending moment at A point, whether it would be 45 or whether it would be 35, whether it would be 25 or 0. Right. These are the 4 choices you have to answer carefully. Next question would be 5th question. A simply supported beam with as shown in figure. Find the moment of bending moment at C point. Here we have to calculate the bending moment. There would be 4 choices. Among them, any one would be the correct answer. These are the 5 multiple choice questions. These questions are you can solve very easily and answer it. And next slide is we are having answer of those multiple questions. Question number 1 we are having A answer. Question number 2 we are having B answer. Question number 3 we are having A answer. Question number 4 we are having D answer. Question number 5 we are having B answer. Okay, these are the multiple choice answers. Next slide is thank you for being with us. Thank you one and all.